I hardly know anyone who thinks that hitting fairway woods off the ground is easy. I don't even know if I've ever heard anybody say my 3-wood off the ground is my favorite club to hit. They can be difficult, but in today's lesson, we're going to show you how to hit these clubs with success. For those of you that have been struggling with hitting your fairway woods off the deck, I want you to get a little bit more confident in hitting down. In fact, I'd recommend you just take some practice swings, trying to actually take a little bit of a divot with your fairway wood. Many good players do, and the tendency for us with fairway woods is to want to help the ball up. And as we do that, we fall back and we can hit behind them or we can top them. So we want to focus rather on hitting down and moving through the ball. Now, the setup is not that complicated. The first thing I want to point out is I don't want you to reach for the ball. Anytime we get a longer club in our hands, our tendency is to want to reach. Our posture and our setup should be basically the same as far as distance here between our hands and the golf club. So go ahead and set up normal. We do want to play the ball a little further forward in our stance, just so we come at it a little more shallow, help launch the ball a little bit. But no extremes here. And then a little bit more weight on your back foot or your right side if you're a right-hander is a good idea. So again, setup-wise, ball a little bit further forward. I'm standing the same distance, I always am, and then I've got a little bit of tilt this way. Now, the club by nature is a little bit longer, a little bit flatter, so we're gonna let that naturally take us around on a little bit of a flatter swing plane. Again, we wanna make sure we're gonna hit down and move through the shot. The last thing I want to point out is tempo. Anytime I feel quick or like I get out of sequence or out of rhythm with a fairway wood, it's an awful shot. So my key thought is always smooth. I feel like I'm in the swing forever. If I feel like it's a longer, slower, smoother swing with building speed, I always hit the ball solid. So I'm going to go ahead and try one here. And again, I got myself positioned as I said, and I'm going to think about a longer, smoother swing. My swing, in other words, is going to feel like it takes longer to me, yet I'm going to try to hit down and move through it. It's simple and it works. Remember, if you have an idea for a lesson, submit it in the Ask Maria section on mygolfinstructor.com.